Hello, welcome again to our spiritual talk where we discuss about spiritual matters happening, especially in the present moment. And we are now on part 15 of that talk. And this part 15, we are going to talk about the powers that are going to be available or that are available to those who are ascending to the fifth dimension. So we're talking of the powers that exist in the fifth dimension that will be available routinely to everyone living in the fifth dimension or who is going to ascend to fifth dimension, or you could call it rapture to the fifth dimension, fifth dimensional powers. So it is so I'm going to go through all the common powers that are available in the fifth dimension, then try to also add some personal experience to those powers, because many of these powers are powers that some people already have expressed, in their lives at a small or minute level, but they will be the norm in the fifth dimension. So let's start. The first power that will be routinely available to those who are participating in the ascension process of the Most High God, also known as Mother Father Adonai or Mother Father Nebadon. Those who are participating in this ascension process will have the powers. We can start with the most commonly talked about, which is telepathy. So, telepathy is the ability to communicate with someone, to communicate with a being or a group of people or a group of beings or one being without using your mouth to talk. So, telepathy is the ability to just look at someone, look at them, or then you can be able to tell them a story. They can be able to read what you're trying to say, and they can be able to answer you back, and you can be able to communicate without opening your mouth. So, telepathy, you don't have to be looking at the person. It can be a person in the same place or same room as you, or it can also be a being in other parts of the planet, or someone in other planets, or someone in other galaxies or in other dimensions. You can be able to communicate with them, to send a message to them, to talk to them. That is called telepathy. That's one of the powers that will be widely available. And like I said, you can have even in this world, we have had some people who have used telepathy before, but it will be widely available to those who are going to the fifth dimension, who are rapturing. So the DNA codes for telepathy have already been activated. It's just a question of learning how to use it. It's just like, we have got a computer that has been upgraded with a new software. We just need to start to use that software, to start to learn how to use this software. So that's telepathy. So the second power that will be widely available is what is called telekinesis. Telekinesis is the ability to move objects with your mind, just the thought of it. That's why in the Bible, Jesus said, if you believe, you'll be able to say to this mountain, move, and the mountain will be moved and be cast into the ocean. That is telekinesis he was talking about. So telekinesis is a power that will be routinely available in the fifth dimension. So you can be able to move a car without actually touching it. You'll be able to move a chair without actually touching it. That's telekinesis. Then the other power that will be widely available to those who are ascending to the fifth dimension is teleporting. To teleport is to be able to move from one place to another in an instant. The Bible calls it in the blink of an eye. So in the blink of an eye, I am here in London. In the blink of an eye, I will be in Paris. In the blink of an eye, I will be in New York. In the blink of an eye, I'll be in Johannesburg. In the blink of an eye, I'll be in Hong Kong. In the blink of an eye, I could be on Mars. In the blink of an eye, I could be in other star system. I could be in other parts of the galaxies, in other dimension. That's teleporting. So like I said, the genetic DNAs have already been activated in me, in us. It's just a matter of calibrating and learning how to teleport. But otherwise, the software has already been upgraded. It's already in, just learning how to use it. So teleporting. The other power that will be available in the fifth dimension is clairvoyance. Clairvoyance is the ability to know, or the ability to comprehend what is happening around you without you reading it or learning, just knowing that something is happening somewhere, knowing that in 2 years' time this is going to happen, knowing that in China something has happened now, and you can describe exactly what's happening without you being there. That's clairvoyance. And also, other just comprehending things that you are not necessarily present there, knowing what's happening in the future, knowing what's happening in other parts. That's clairvoyance. So this power will be widely available and routine to those in the fifth dimensions. Then the other power that will be available is the ability to levitate. That's what most people commonly call rapture. You fly, go up, levitated, you'll be able to fly. Anti-gravity. So you'll be able to defy gravity. In the Bible, or people commonly know that at rapture, people go up. That is the power of the fifth dimension, levitation. It's a power that is already widely available to other beings in the fifth dimension. And personal experience, I've had a few levitation experiences. How many times? I can count 1, 2, 3, 4 times I've actually lifted, going up the roof out. That's levitation. That is the power of the fifth dimension. So I was saying I was going to share personal experience. Another personal experience when I was a child. I remember I was living about 200 kilometers away from my mother. Then something happened to my mother. Then I was not there, but I told the guy I used to live with that something has happened to mother. I described what had happened. Then when my mother came now to us, that was I think 2 weeks later, then mother started describing what had happened to her. Then the brother I was staying with said, but he mentioned that that's clairvoyance, though it happened just once, or when I was a child, but that's clairvoyance. But in the fifth dimension, it will be widely available every day, because I had an ability to know that something is happening to my mother, who was 200 kilometers away, though I wasn't there, and I was able to describe it, though it happened randomly to me as a child. But this is in clairvoyance that is inbuilt in me, but in the fifth dimension, it will be a norm. It will be something that I'll be using every day. So we talked about telepathy, telekinesis, teleporting, levitation, and clairvoyance. 5 of the common powers. Of course, there'll be more powers available in the fifth dimension, but these are the common routine powers that will be available for us who are ascending. That's why people should join this ascension process of Mother, Father, Adonai, Mother, Father, Nebadon, the Most High God, because these gifts are being given to us freely.